What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52. Just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word. And hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me, baby. Baltimore Raven fan. Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. And if you're not a Raven fan and you're new to this YouTube channel, you might be a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, Houston Texans. You might be a fan of the Tennessee Titans. Hit the like button anyway. Hit the subscribe button anyway, because we talk football, period, baby. But anyway, reason why we here today, and I already gave y'all a heads up on this, we're here to talk about my preview of Baltimore Ravens versus Tennessee Titans, our old rivals from back in the day when we was the AFC Central. Let's go and jump into it, man. First of all, I'm excited. This whole week of no Raven football, it felt good to have us in the bye week and all that. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready for us to go. I'm ready for us to go ahead and show what we got. And show these people that we ain't a fluke. But anyway, let's go and jump into it, man. This is going to be a tough contest, man, because this is a pretty tough team. Hard-nosed team. Tennessee Titans. I wasn't surprised that they beat New England, even though I picked New England to win. I mean, because it's just tough to win in Foxborough anyway. But hey, they got the job done, so, man. Anyway, let's start off with Tennessee offense, man. Derrick Henry. We have to win the battle up front. One problem that New England defense had pretty much most of the season is they didn't like playing big boy ball. And I said that in my preview between the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots. But they don't like playing big boy ball. They like having their DBs out there, and they like sending little blitzes and little, stunts and stuff like that. They don't like playing big boy ball. But guess who do? We do. We like playing big boy ball. So those big gaping holes, them big gaping holes they was getting in New England and stuff like that, we have to eliminate that. We have to eliminate that against Tennessee. We need Brandon Williams and Michael Pierce and Jelly and Pecco. We need all four of them to have the game of their life. To control these gaps and have our linebackers be able to make plays on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Because the one thing about it, and I watch Coach from Sip to Tally. Make sure y'all subscribe to Sip to Tally. I watched the coach video and he said what I was feeling. You cannot let Derrick Henry get a full steam ahead and meet our linebacker on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Or it's gonna be, it's going to be ugly. That's a big man. People don't realize how big that guy is. All you have to do is go Google the picture of him standing next to Deion Lewis or him standing next to Mark Ingram. That is a very large man carrying the football. But if we control the gaps, if we control the line of scrimmage right there, I see no reason why we shouldn't shut them down. Shut them down, but slow them down. We got the secondary where we can kind of play 8 in the box and let our corners do their jobs with their receivers and stuff like that. So if that's what we're going to have to do, that's what we need to do. I mean, I'm sure Wink going to have a good game plan for this game right here because it's going to be a smash-mouth game, man. It's going to be a smash-mouth game as far as our defense versus their offense. They like to run a couple of them stretch runs too, man. So them outside zones, man, is a play that's been killing us all season long. We tightened up on it a little bit when we played against who that was. When we played against San Fran, because San Fran was killing us at first with it. We cannot let Derrick Henry get momentum on us with them outside zone plays because them are the plays that he hurt teams the most on. Because even though he has this freakish size to be a running back, he also has the speed. The man is very fast for his size. So we cannot let him beat us with outside zones and stuff like that. So we need everybody to pretty much do their job. We need people to settle down and just do their job. If you got to plug the holes up, plug the holes up. Linebackers on the inside have to play inside out with this guy. You cannot overrun the plays on this guy right here. You can't overrun your gap. Gap integrity, like Coach said. I mean, like for real, man. Run fits and gap integrity, man. That's what's going to win us the game against the Tennessee Titans. Because me, honestly, I believe as far as like the passing game, we had the advantage on that on the defensive side of the ball. We had an advantage on it. Our secondary should be able to handle their receivers and their quarterback pretty well. No shade to Tannehill. Tannehill has been having a good season with the Tennessee Titans so far, but I just feel they're confident about our secondary because our secondary is deep, and that's like our strong point of our team. That's a strong point of our team, man. The secondary. They started out slow at the beginning of the year, but we done got our depth, and we deep. And they playing at a high level, and we need them to do it now. We need to do it to keep going. We need them to keep going, but we got to stop the run first, man. We have to stop the run first because Tannehill, best balls, Tannehill, biggest plays in the passing game from this season with the Tennessee Titans, been off play action runs. Why? Because Derrick Henry's been eaten, and it's been causing linebackers and safeties to have their eyes in the backfield, and people zip past them, and people wide open. We can't afford to do that. We just need everybody to do their job. We got to keep everything in front of us, and we just got to get the job done on the defensive side of the ball. We stop the run. We got this game in the bag. Because just like how I said about New England and Tennessee when they was playing, if Ryan Tannehill go out there and throw the ball 40 times, they not going to win. They're not going to win. But we got to force their hand to do that. We gotta force their hand to do that. Just like how teams just like the Chargers did us last year when Lamar Jackson was having problems with not just strictly on Lamar, but Dean Pease was having a problem. I mean, not Dean Pease. Marty Mortawig was having a problem with opening the playbook and letting Lamar just throw the ball and do his thing. They put 8 in the box and did their thing, and we couldn't really do nothing. So we got to do that. We got to take their best thing about their offense away from them. That's the name of the game in football. Take what they do great away from them and make them do what they uncomfortable with doing. They not comfortable with Tannehill dropping back throwing 40 times. And guess what? If the Houston Texans can have a good game against Derrick Henry, if other teams can have a good game against Derrick Henry, we can too. We got a top 5 defense to go along with this offense. And we just gotta get it done. We can't. Another reason why we can't let them run all on us is they like to try to play the game that we like to play, the time of possession game. We gotta win the time of possession battle. And it goes to on third down. We gotta force third and longs. We gotta force third and longs. We don't need no third and short, cause third and short with Derrick Henry is almost a first down every rip. Third and short with Derrick Henry is a first down almost every rip. So we have to slow this big fella down. First down, when they hand that ball off to him, we got to get negative plays or at least just have him get 1 yard, 1 or 2 yards. We got to stick it to him. Hit him low. Stop it. Like I seen New England time after time try to tackle this man high. He's too big. He's too strong. He's too agile to tackle up high. We have to wrap up, hit him low. Either wrap him up and hold him in the team tackle or hit him low. That's just being real. And I'm not saying hit him low like blow his knees out. You know the money spot. Hit him in that thigh. When you start hitting running backs in that thigh, they don't come as hard as they normally do. They kind of they start tiptoeing when you start hitting them in them thighs. Trust me, I know. They got a talented young receiver, AJ Brown, but I believe that we can handle AJ Brown, but we can't sleep on AJ Brown because AJ Brown is a good receiver, man. Good young receiver out of Ole Miss, straight out of Starkville, Mississippi. I'm still salty about that because I'm a Mississippi State Bulldog, and it ticked me off that he went from Starkville in our own backyard to going to Oxford and Ole Miss. So, Ravens, make them pay for it. For me. Make them pay for that for me. I know y'all don't care, but make them pay for it for me. I feel good with Marlon on AJ, cause Marlon, I listened to what Coach said, and Coach was being real, and it was the same way I was feeling. AJ is a very physical guy, but guess what Marlon is? Marlon is one of the most physical cornerbacks in the NFL. Come down there and hit you like he's a linebacker. And we need a lot of that. We need Marlon to put his cape on and be Marlon that he has been in all season. We need him to do that. Corey Davis, deep threat, pretty decent, but he's not he don't get a lot of targets and stuff like that, especially with the way they run the offense now. But I would rather have Marcus Peters or somebody on him like that, because he's a burner. And Marcus Peters plays good ball when it's the ball is downfield and he got to make a play on the ball. He does that well. Man. Only time I could think of when he just played the ball bad was against Deebo Samuel in San Francisco when he really lost the ball. So I like that matchup with Marcus Peters on Corey Davis and Marlon Humphrey on AJ Brown. We need Earl Thomas to do what Earl Thomas has been doing all season. And Chuck Clark too. Chuck Clark need to be all over everywhere. And we need a big game from Judon. when we put them in them situations where they gotta pass the ball and stuff like that, we need Judon to pin them ears back and go. We need Judon to pin them ears back and go. We need him. We need to duplicate the game we had against Tennessee last year. And I was in Nashville in that game, so we need to duplicate that game right there, and we need to put pressure on the quarterback and just give him a hard time. But anyway, talking about the offense now, our offense, man, and I'm very geeked about this side of the ball. But one thing I want to point out, and a lot of people ain't been talking about, is one thing you got to remember that if you remember, plenty of teams were using people to be like, okay, we can use his athleticism and speed to duplicate Lamar Jackson, which it's impossible because Lamar's just a special runner outside of just speed. He just know how to get in and out and just, make people miss and stuff like that. And that's just been knowing how to run the ball. But one thing I want to point out is the advantage that Tennessee has that a lot of teams don't have as far as preparing for us is they got a read option quarterback that knows how to do those handoffs, like do the read option fake handoffs pretty doggone good. And Marcus Mariota, that's the offense that he grew up in over there in Oregon and stuff like that. So you can almost be sure that those guys will be ready to because with read option, it's assignment football. It's not who's faster or stronger and stuff like that, but it's assignment football. So you can almost, I'm almost sure that they'll be ready as far as assignment football. Now, as far as who want it more, we'll see when it happens. But as far as knowing their assignment and stuff like that, I think they'll probably be prepared with it because they got the perfect quarterback to kind of give them that look. Am I saying Marcus Mariota is Lamar Jackson? No. Athleticism-wise, no. But I'm saying as far as making the read in practice with the read option and doing it the correct way and giving the defense a real nice look at it, then yes. Because Mariota can run that read option like crazy. I mean, I done seen him do it so many times. I done seen Tennessee let him do it a couple of times. I mean, he's not slow. But he's not Lamar, but he's not slow. But I think that we gotta control the clock, run that ball, punch them in the mouth. They don't have the best secondary in the world because their secondary is banged up. They defense looked good last week, but it was against an offense that wasn't that good. New England offense is not that good, and everybody knew that all season long. So we got to play the time of possession game against them too. As far as they like to play that on their offensive side of the ball, so we need to play. That's our number one game plan. We need to play the time of possession game, and also, I had it in my mind. Yes, yeah. One way we can beat this team for sure, if the offense is being efficient and we score points early, because this ain't the type of offense that Tennessee got. It's not comeback football offense. They don't have the offense to come back. So all we got to do is get a little lead on them. 14-point lead with our team, that's enough to carry out through a whole game and get the victory. So jump out on them early. That's a way of getting them about their game plan. Because if we get a 14-point lead, plus we holding the ball, that's going to make them stop running the ball. That's going to make them stop running the football as much. And that's going to force them to work with Tannehill a little bit more. So our offense got to help our defense, as far as dealing with that monster over there named Derrick Henry. I need a big game from Mark Andrews. I think we might hit Hollywood a couple of times or two because, like I said, man, with our running game and they secondary being the way they is right now, as far as being banged up, they might let Hollywood slide by a couple of times, man, because they eyes Barrett and the safety and all that. I can't remember the other safety name, but he played some good football. But they might get caught in the backfield and Hollywood might shoot past them, man. So we got to just stick to our game plan on offense, man. Time of possession, man. And let's jump out on them early. Let's not make this a tough game. Let's jump out on these boys early because they don't have the offense to play catch up. And we don't need to be in a dog fight with them because that's the type of game they want. They wanted to be dog fight. They wanted to be ugly. That's why they beat the Patriots because they made it an ugly dog fight type of game. That's why they beat the Patriots. And that's what we don't need. So anyway, man, that's all I pretty much gotta say, man. Um, I'm just excited. Y'all know I'm down here in Memphis, Tennessee. It's a lot of Tennessee Titan fans down here talking noise to me because I wear my Baltimore Ravens stuff every day, all day. When I'm just going to the store to put gas in my car or whatever, I'm always with my Baltimore Ravens stuff on. So when they see me, they just gotta say something. They just gotta say something. Titan fans have been saying stuff to me all day. They've been messaging me on Facebook. They've been really giving me a hard time. So for the sake of me, y'all can't let me down. We gotta get this win right here because I'm in Titan country, and it'll be hard to come to work that next day. Well, that Monday. So Ravens, let's get the win. Running game, let's get it going. I think they can't stop our running game. I think they can't stop our offense, period. Let's plug up the holes and stop Derrick Henry. Gap integrity, run fits. Let's keep the gap integrity and run fits, and let's just get the job done, man. It's simple. At the end of the day, it's simple. Just do your job. This is not a more talented team than us. They're not more talented than us. But they ain't really more talented than New England. They just outworked New England. So guess what we gotta do? We gotta outwork them. We can't let this team outwork us. That's just being real, man. So anyway, y'all make sure y'all like my page, my channel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Hit me up on Instagram, what's the B word 52. Just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, what's the B word, and hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. Hopefully I see y'all Saturday with a victory that I can talk about and I can smile about. And we'll be headed to the AFC Championship. Flock, I love y'all. Subscribers, I love y'all. Give me to 700, baby. We almost at 700. Titan fans, shout out to y'all. Drop in the comments and tell me how y'all feel about how this game will go. Because I know y'all feeling pretty confident after going to Foxborough and beating New England. And, man, let's just get ready, man. Let's have fun and let's just hope that we get this win, man. Anyway, I'm Anthony Addison, man. This was the B word, and I'm out.